Live.
All right. First test says it says we are live. Check.
We're testing. I'm doing a couple other tests here. You just hang in there one second. Oh, yeah.
First test says
Notification says for live. Okay, I think you're live, dude.
I think we figured this thing out.
You are live. I lost a whole pack of cigarettes. Oh, it's over there. Cool. I don't care. We're okay. All right. We're live. I don't know if anybody's going to join. So I got a cup of coffee on its way.
With the title of this show, it's called is Seattle, Washington, and Manchester, UK United as One.
That's right. I'm wearing Harry Potter. This is my Hogwarts, my robe for Hogwarts. I'm in Merry Hogwarts.
Yeah, I don't know what I am. I have some costumes, but it's locked away in a bedroom with kids sleeping, so I couldn't grab my green. I was gonna wear my Green Man suit. But no, I can't get into it.
So you still got some people sleeping downstairs, huh? You kick them out yet?
Oh, get this! You're gonna like this one. So last week, he said next from the kid downstairs, Mona. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys to dinner to Azteca on Friday. Okay. All right, sure. All right, we're gonna treat to dinner. Here comes Friday, Azteca, or here comes Friday. We get a text. I want to go to this other place, so we're gonna postpone this to like the 3rd. And then Gabriel comes upstairs and goes, "Yeah, he ran out of money." So first of all, you don't invite people to a restaurant in 3-4 days, and then all of a sudden, the last minute, you realize you spent all your money, and you're gonna have to postpone it.
You got invited by a young man to go have dinner, stoner, to go have dinner, and then a few days later, the stoner runs out of money. Well, it makes sense though. It makes a weird that a stoner would run out of money right before it's time to go out and have a nice big dinner. So you get what you get with that one. I remember I'm an advocate for marijuana. However, you get what you are. And what you are is you get people to stoners. Oh, I got trick-or-treaters, dude. Fucking trick-or-treaters are everywhere outside here in England. They take it seriously, man. This is a whole. The cool thing about England is, they broke away from the church a long time ago. They're fake church people. There's a whole lot of pagan shit, man. There's a whole lot of witches and warlocks and fucking vampires and crazy shit here in England.
Oh, remember those 2 religious people that came here that one day? You gave them the whole big speech.
Yeah, the Jehovah's Witnesses. Let me come back.
The one guy came back with an older 6-year-old black woman.
No.
Yeah, they actually came back. And they came back and they go, "Is Oliver here? Or wasn't he going on a trip?" I go, "Yeah, he went to Manchester, UK. He's gone for over 6 weeks."
Yeah.
They actually came back, but he came back with a woman wondering if he thought that he'll have this woman go against you.
So he's got an African-American woman holding the Bible. He's going to come back and tell me about the changes. Let me know that the changes in the Bible aren't real. She's going to talk to me. I showed him the fucking book. I got it here. Got the goddamn. I got an 18. I got this leather-bound little. Hold on, camera. 1881 book. It can't be changed like on a computer. It's a book. So when all the Mandela effect Bible changes happen, I just confirm it in the book. I'm like, and I said, the Jehovah's Witnesses, can you please show me where it's wrong? Or is it right? These guys are idiots. The problem is, Eric, we were joking about, now, I'm not a Christian. I don't see you wearing no crosses anywhere. I'm kind of paganish in science. We know more about the fucking Bible than most people do, only because of a grandpa. And plus, we were around all those churches all the time. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I think you broke the one guy.
He didn't come back.
That one guy didn't come back, so I think you broke a guy.
So I scared away I scared away the Christians. That's fucking hilarious. I scared away the Christians, giving them Christian fucking book changes.
So now we know this channel does work. We can't make this work. We should pick like a date, not daily, but a weekly day where people can start watching and they know to come back on every certain day at a certain time. Now, of course, I think you're 4 or 5 hours ahead of me.
Yeah,
it's 10:24 right now. So if it's 10:24, what is it your time?
So it's 5:24. You guys got daylight savings time coming up. Now we just had daylight savings time. So anyway, it's 5:24, which is perfect time for me.
Yeah, daylight is coming this weekend. It might be the last one for Seattle, Washington. They figured it out, but it has to get approval through the federal.
Yeah. Oh, what? Wait, what?
Even though it passed, but it's a law through the federal government. So to have this stand where they want to get rid of it, it has to be approved through the government, even though the people here voted for it to get rid of it.
Wait, so they're get rid of the daylight savings time?
Yes.
I don't blame them. I don't fucking like it. It's stupid, but they're going to vote for daylight savings time to get rid of it. You're talking about a step for freedom, man. We're getting fucking free every day.
What I was thinking, we should do this show every Tuesday, 10 a.m. my time, 5 o'clock your time.
Yeah, perfect.
I think Tuesdays is awesome to begin of the week because a lot of times when you do things, it's usually closer to the end of the week.
No, this is perfect. What day is today?
Today's Thursday. Today's Halloween.
Today's Thursday. Holy fuck, man, I'm lost, dude. I'm telling you, you watched my video. There's a neurovirus going on. Remember I sent you an email?
Yeah.
Like I haven't sent you an email, dude. So I get here, I got jet lag. They're not talking about it in the news. They're not talking about it in the news. So did my own research, and some people looked it up, and the only people reporting the neurovirus in fucking England is the school systems, and the fucking school systems are shutting down, dude. But there's no reports in the papers of the neurovirus. It's very small if there's any section at all. This is fucking huge. There's people sick everywhere. Went to the mall yesterday. Now, you know me, I don't get that sick. I pretty much glide right through it. But people that I know that are here were deathly sick, man. I'm going to go to the hospital. You know you and I, we didn't have doctors growing up. So when they said they want to go to the hospital, I said, I ain't going to the hospital with you. I ain't taking the hospital. Why not? Because I don't go to hospitals. Well, I got to go to the hospital. I'm going to die. I said, nah, you got a virus. You're going to just suffer, but you ain't going to die. I said, you'll be fine. You can drink something warm. You'll be fine and get back into beds. Just get people sleep it off. But it's so bad over here. The fucking hospitals are packed, man. They're packed. Remember socialized medicine. So everybody, every Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry that has a goddamn neurovirus is packing in the fucking hospitals right now in England, all over Manchester.
I think the problem we had when we grew up was, first of all, we didn't have a hospital. We didn't have a doctor. And we only had one doctor's office for a whole town.
We had like one doctor's office. Dad didn't fucking pay to go see the doctor. I was always joking with these guys over here. They're talking about, did you get this shot growing up? I said, what the fuck shot is that? We had play dates. We got the mumps by playing with other kids with mumps.
Well, if you think about it, one parent, one job, there's no way to take us to a doctor anyway.
What doctor? Yeah, who would you go? You got an old man with a fucking bag in his house. You're like, what is he gonna do? He's gonna tell you what not to do. It's just send you on your way. Do
you remember? As a kid, I had a huge toothache, bad toothache. Can't go to the doctor, couldn't go to a dentist. So one of the neighbors had voodoo medicine to put marijuana in the gum.
Love it. Yeah, a packet with marijuana. I remember in our bedroom, we were kids, and we were doing the string. They tie the string to the fucking tooth. And I don't know if you remember, because you were real young. You're real young, and I had a bad tooth, and I was tying it. And you were just a little kid. You probably don't remember. And because Mike wouldn't do it, our older brother, Mike wouldn't do it. I was telling you, okay, man, on the count of 3, I want you to fucking yank the fucking doorknob and yank my tooth out with a string attached to it. And I remember you just like, and I remember I did it wrong because you slammed the door, and it didn't do anything.
Your fault.
It ain't gonna work. But we're always doing the things like to tie the string around the tooth, to do the doorknob yank trick, or we do the old wiggle with the pliers.
Yeah, you only have one dentist office, and it's always booked.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and then when your parent works in Mendota from Kerman, that's way the fuck out there. You off work early and take you to a dentist.
Yeah, I talked to people in England about their socialized medicine, so they've always had their fucking handheld. They just walk up to the fucking hospital, just go inside there. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? You don't need to go to the hospital just because you fart funny. Just because you fart funny, you don't need to go to the hospital. Just figure it out.
But it makes sense, I guess, since that's what they're used to.
That's what they're used to. And they get whatever medicine they give them. What the fuck? Oh, that's you. Oh, it's staying in your life. It keeps coming up. When you and I are on my thing, the computer does weird anomalies. Like, always weird things happen.
I don't know if you watched my last video, the Me Too movement.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a guy named Censored Comic who me and him would texting back and forth because he wrote, "Wow, running for president. Guess you can load your 22 subs in an RV and campaign across the state. Men are very smart." Now, there's some good stuff in here. This is the reason why I'm reading this. Men today are very smart about Me Too. Many no longer put themselves in a situation where words from a woman can simply destroy them. Allison can stay with the man for life. Rarely restores the man his prior condition. Now, okay, of course, the first part, I said I'll take my 22 loyal subscribers any day over a fake million, because we all know there's a lot of fake people. So all because somebody has 1 million or 100,000, it doesn't mean their words are mightier than yours. Just like a millionaire and us. All because a person's a millionaire doesn't mean he's better than us. And then he wrote back, "This was cool. This is cool with him." He wrote back, "Gypsy wrote, I like your show, brother. Just joshing with you running for president gig. You're going to need some thick skin for those debates. Just warming up." Okay, now, there's a lot of good stuff here. I'll tell you why. Now, first of all, fuck debates. Because debate shows, it doesn't matter who's the smarter or better person. Whoever talks better. There's always going to be somebody who talks better than you. Does that mean he's better than you? No. Yeah, debate shows is for ratings. Now,
yeah.
But in the first text, he wrote that technically with the Me movement, with the downfall of that, you can't destroy a man for life. If the woman's not telling the truth. And men lie, but women lie too. So it is what it is. So when I read that part, that is a true statement that it doesn't go away. Once you're slotted as a scum bucket, you're always going to be a scum bucket, because that old saying, if there's smoke, then there's fire.
Yeah.
Maybe this woman got paid off or something.
I'll tell you, the military, remember I used to break up those fucking the rings, all the fucking big ass trafficking rings. And I always tell people, a lot of women don't get this. They don't fucking understand. They don't understand. I always tell us, they were talking about how men can do this. There's sex trafficking. Then there's like sex holidays and all this fun stuff, which is prostitutes or whatever, kids or whatever. And I'm laughing. I was like, when we break up these rings, it's 99.9% women. They're always the female. There were females, the madams. There were madams. I said, there's very little men except for the men with guns. but they worked for the females. The females ran all the rings. The females ran the rings. Like they have what's his name? Fucking a homeboy getting busted. He got a fake ass death. There was a fake death. They got hung in a prison, which is impossible. We all know that's impossible. Anybody like knows anything about prison with fucking suicide checks? It's impossible. You're not going to be hung, and you're not going to hang yourself. You're not going to hang yourself in prison. It's not happening. Suicide watch. What's his name? You know, that guy had a female assistant that worked with him that's on the run, and she's the fucking one. Now, I know that homeboy is just out of the picture on some island somewhere. He ain't fucking dead. Yeah. But they got the gal. She was the one running all the shit. Women run the fucking sex trafficking rings.
Money is not greed for men. It's greed for all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm not being sexist here, saying once. It shows not proof or not. They could probably live almost a free life, but a man does get to stick with them for the rest of their life. So that, like I said, that is kind of a true statement in a way. That it is kind of sad that so many, like right now, anyone you can walk into any store and a woman could say you grabbed her ass and you did not, and it'll stick with you. And if you're on YouTube and say you had a million subscribers, you could be ruined.
Oh, you're ruined. Yeah, you're ruined.
Everybody.
They can just a woman can ruin your life instantly. She can just make any report she wants. She could be, he was sexually assaulted me. He grabbed a handful of my vagina. We're talking about Trump here, but anyway, he did this and that, and then his life is ruined. And it's like, oh well, it's gonna follow him around. Yeah. It actually didn't happen, or if it did happen, it was put in a position where this person says, "Go ahead, do it," and then he goes and does it and says, "Wait a minute, I have a second thought. Don't do it." In fact, not only don't do it, I didn't advocate doing this. In fact, I didn't even provoke you to do this. However, now you got a fucking case. He said, she said. Who did it?
Yeah. And look at my last video. If you watch the first clip with Bill Clinton about to but to say he didn't do nothing sexual, I put people clapping. And I just put that clip first. They're clapping just because in a serious matter like that, you're having people clap for you. Okay? And then, of course, he goes the second clip. Then I put the second clip where he says he did not do anything. Then, of course, I put a third clip where he admits it and says nobody else is involved. And there's a reason why I brought that up to the Me Movement because I didn't put this on air because I couldn't get footages. But last year, Bill Clinton made over $10 to $20 million with speeches. Right? He did it in LA. 33% of the Me Movement people were at his speech with Hillary. Now, if you're true with the Me Movement, the guy admitted on the job using cigars in secret places of the woman. And then, so what I'm trying to get at is, do you pick and choose who should be a dirtbag versus now? Trump footage, not the footage, but the voice of him about touching a woman.
Yeah.
He did that in office as president. Bill did, but Clinton. Trump is the devil, but he'll be considered more of a devil versus Clinton. Oh, yeah. He did not just her, everybody else on the job and lied about it, and he say nobody knew about it. Hold on, if you're a security guard. And this woman who's an intern that you know is an intern goes in the office all the time. Come on.
No, everybody fucking knows. Everybody knows. It's how the game is played over there. It's a fucking joke. Now remember, I always try to tell the fucking American people that are really stupid for some fucking reason why everyone's a dumbass, but they always forget that Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia, is a sovereign place. So it's not part of the United States of America. That means it's its own country. So DC is its own country. And its own country has its own set of laws and rules. And so when you seen all these things that were running around early in whatever fucking antiquity, like Pizzagate or this was going on and this is going on in DC, you got to step back and all the American people are screaming. Well, technically, they're screaming about the actions of some people that live in a foreign country. They don't follow the same fucking rules. So everyone says, why is nobody going to jail? Because they didn't break any rules in their country. Why isn't Bill Clinton going to jail for fist banging a fucking big old gal? Because he didn't commit a crime. It wasn't American. It was a foreign country. They could do whatever they want in whatever sovereign country they're at. It's a sovereign country. DC is sovereign. Now remember, Bill Clinton not only did all those fucking whack-ass things, his probably wife just watched, Hillary with her Arab wife. Bill Clinton, I don't know if you remember this. Now, I don't know if this is a Mandela effect or not, so I'm just going to throw this out. If you don't remember, no big deal. Remember, I'll say if you remember, Bill Clinton also got an award. I think it was Brazil that gave him the fucking Machismo Award. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if it was removed from antiquity, but at the time, after all that shit went down, after the end of the whole thing with the whole thing with eating all the stuff with what's her name, he got an award in South America for being badass dude. I don't know if that's still there. Did that still exist? Someone has to look that up.
And didn't he bomb the aspirin factory after that to try to get the focus off? And he did a war thing because war's popularity gives you popularity votes.
Absolutely. Anytime there's something like controversial going on, it's so easy, dude. It's just like hit the war button. It's like all of a sudden, hey man, everyone's talking about you just had a 5-way with all these 5 chicks and now they're mad at you. They're going to report you for what? They're going to report you. Shit, I'm the president. This don't look good. Let me hit the war button. I think Syria just bombed one of a British allied ship. The British just got bombed. Start a war.
Now, I put some other footages of the Matt Lowry guy.
Yeah, Matt Lowry.
And there's a reason why I put some footages. There's a footage on there that he opened and closed and showing these women and the 3 women doing it again 3 times this week, and they're all laughing about it. Now he got fired because he's a scumbucket, but shouldn't some of them for laughing about what he did, and shouldn't the people who let it go through in office, shouldn't they all be fired too? I mean, he had that, but 3 women were laughing, like just joking. So that kind of gives you the power to think you can do the things he did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. He was allowed to. They call that in Britain, they call taking the piss out of it. So the women are taking the piss out of it. In other words, they can give a shit. They're showing that they're so thick-skinned and badass and comfortable with their own badass selves that if a dude flashes them, they're not going to go running and fucking screaming and running around with a fucking box of tissue acting like they got PTSD from some schmuckatelli with fucking baby Gerber dick showing out there, right? Oh, look at my baby Gerber dick. She's going to fucking cry in a corner. Now, they're showing that they don't give a fuck. They're taking the piss out of it. That it ain't a big deal. Now, again, if he did it, if somebody's offended, now he did it to me. I'm not a woman, dude. But I'll you know what? I'm not a woman, but I don't want to see another man's fucking, I don't want to see his, I don't know if he's circumcised. I don't want to see his fucking anteater fucking sitting there. I mean, baby Gerber fucking anteater looking at me. I'm going to say, dude, seriously, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go tell fucking human resources, man, straight up, because I don't like that shit. It's grossed me out. It's a joke. Yeah, I know it's a joke, man, but I don't like it. It's fucking gross. I don't want to look at your fucking baby Gerber fucking anteater. I go tell my resources. I mean, I'm not dropping. I'm not squealing on somebody. I'm not dropping. Dude shows me his fucking dick. I'm kind of gonna turn him in, man. It's just like a woman.
That's the 3rd time this week, dude.
This week you showed me your penis, dude. Oh, god damn it. You know, it doesn't get old. It just does not get old, man. Every time you show me your penis on camera. Oh, God. No, man. One time, dude. So if I'm at a fucking workplace and I'm working on a project, I got my fucking tools out, I'm working on something, and a dude walks up to me and says, take a look at this. It starts going like this. I'm like, I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to decide right now not to fucking cut that piece of shit off with the tools I have in my hand. But I'm going to resist myself. I'm going to get up in a nice manner and go fucking turn your ass in because I don't dig that in my face. I turn him into it. So, and defending the females that turned in fucking asshole, I would have done it too. Absolutely. Hell yeah. I know you would have done it too. What happened to Matt? What happened if he walked up to you like this? What would you do? You gonna say do it again?
Well, there's another footage I caught when you talk about when a woman's bending over. He was saying nice view. Now, he was saying this where there's people around him. Now, there is, what do you call it? Pillow talk. There is, remember Donald Trump saying there's, what do you call it? Locker room talk.
Locker room talk.
Okay. I can see that. There is locker room talk. You know, there's things that should never be repeated from a locker room talk. But when you say this out in the open, come on.
No, you can't do that in the office.
It'd be like you with her whole family, and you're bending over, and you make a comment right after that. You know, if you made it privately, that's different. But if you did it in front of people, there's something there.
Yeah. No, I've had a similar situation. Where I was at the Museum of Flight. I'm working, and there was a younger gal there, and I don't know. She had a little thing for me. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't there to fucking flirt. I wasn't there. I was actually there to fucking work on some of the machines. So I'm there. Now, this gal purposely bends herself full fucking moon, bends over and is looking for a broom. Now, I'm sitting there. I turn around. Now, it's for me to see. Okay. It's intentional. I don't give a shit. It's intentional. So I'm like, okay, I've noticed you didn't get your tonsils taken out there, so why don't you stand yourself up? In other words, I'm looking straight up to your tonsils. I'm like, come on, I know what you were doing. I told her I know what you're doing. What? Nah, come on. Let's just not play like that around here. Come on, this doesn't look good. You got people around here. Let's just keep that down. Let's keep that moon down a little bit. Now, I let her have it. I kept working, but I made a remark. I did make a remark. I said, I see you didn't get your tonsils taken out. In other words, it's purposely done. And I'm making a sarcastic response because it's purposely done for me to see. So I'm making almost a sarcastic joke back. In other words, stand up, please. Just not right now. You know, chastity, okay? So let's get your ass up. Stand up. I appreciate it. I'm an old man. Now, goddamn it, I appreciate that view. But sit your ass up. You know, let's get some professional work fucking done around here. A big difference between some stuff like that. I mean, there's a big difference between some guy rolling his shit around, throwing fucking baby Gerber dick in everyone's faces, man. You know, like Matt Lauer. And he thinks he's better than everybody because he has the magic powers to fucking give you the best jobs in the world in there.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. What was it? What was that comedian, man? What was that? I love the comedian. You know what I'm talking about. Who showed his dick?
Oh! That is on the show.
Louis.
Oh, Louis. But the thing is, he asked permission if he could do it. He never touched them.
No.
Okay. But, you know, some people are a little weird, but it wasn't like he just whipped it out. He asked if he could do this. Some people, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
I know it's weird.
Yeah, that's the other pendulum. The girl bending over. There's the other pendulum. It's like, I want to show you my dick. Is that okay? And if she has a half thought or he's being funny because he's a comedian. So if a comedian comes up to me, if a female comedian come up to me and says, I want to show you my babies. I'm going to take it as a joke. I might take it as a joke and say, let's see them fucking puppies dance. But if them puppies actually come out and it was becoming I would have to say, wait, we step beyond the barrier of a comedy routine, a funny routine. Because I ain't laughing at this moment. I'm seeing boobies. And I don't get the joke. I mean, disappointed with the view, but it's what it is now. It's just a view. So we've stepped past the boundary of fucking the joke. There's that. So, Louis, he's like, he stepped past the boundary of funny. It was like, but this ain't funny no more. She's like, I'm not kidding. This is a little bit fucking now going to the perverse fucking track. You see, that's the difference between stuff like that too. We got because I know a lot of female comedians, boy, and they roll genital jokes like fucking nothing. But you gotta like, okay, that's cool. It's okay on stage. And even if we're joking under the back, that's fine too. But there's that line they're crossing sometimes. It's like, this is not funny no more. It's just a little bit of something going on in your head. This is a little bit of a one-sided sexual fucking fantasy. It's just one-sided. It's not on my side. What's going on with that? I think that's kind of a lot of the problems going on in places.
Oh, you want
a joke.
You get Netflix up there, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same shows you could get down here in America?
Well, yeah, some of them. Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Okay. Eddie Murphy came out with a new movie. It's a movie about a true story. I don't know if you remember. It's a character from the 70s called Dolomite.
I remember Dolomite.
Dolomite is my name. I'm telling you.
Dolomite.
That is inspiring. It's inspiring because look at us. He's playing a character in the true story in real life. The guy's in his 50s that didn't make nothing in life. Decided to make a character and actually went out and did something. And then he got popular with his comedy stuff. He wanted to make a movie. Nobody wants to fund him a movie. No studios, no nothing. He did it himself. People laughed at him. He actually got at a cinema. It was a hit. It was a hit with certain people. The movie, I think it costed like he got a loan for like $100,000. The movie made over $10 million. But it's inspiring because people said he can't do it, and people think there's a crowd for it, because you got to be a certain way, and it's inspiring because people probably look at us, laugh at us.
And there's a crowd for everybody, man. I mean, what was it? You and I were big fans of the cheesy B movies, man. Tromeo Vision. Or was it? We watched, a Repo Man, the original Repo Man. You asked somebody, hey man, you remember Repo Man, the original with Emilio Estevez and the fucking alien in the back of the car? Oh no. Those really good. We joke about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. There's a crowd for these fucking cheesy. They know they're not going to make a huge hit, but Evil Dead didn't think it was going to make a big hit. It was fucking huge, made by college kids. What was it? Blair Witch Project, college kids. It's just what the people want at the time. It's good enough.
Yeah, but this one is so. I forgot how cheesy that one really, really is. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He pretended he know kung fu in it.
Well, he was the black fucking kung fu man. He was the Bruce Lee of the ghetto.
He wanted to buy a studio, so he made a deal with the guy. So he'll clean out the building, but while he's cleaning it out, he could film there. And they couldn't get enough power, so they stole power from the neighbors. It's like
that's how you do it. Yeah, that's how I make my.
We made a horror movie. We stole clips and stuff, did all this, put it together.
Yeah,
you got to do.
I think it was the best fucking horror movie made of 2019. We made the best movie of 2019. Ours was short. We cut out all the bullshit, all the weird scenes. We just cut right through we just took the best scenes of the movie and just made a short movie out of it. Now, we had what, almost 5 years of production time? How many years was that? We took us 5 years. We had multiple rolls of film, and we just chose what we wanted for that. How was it, like 10 minutes long? Yeah. It could have been like hours. It could have been a miniseries.
We had zero budget.
Zero budget, yeah. No money at all.
The costume that I wore digging in the hole was a shirt you had. You loaned me something, your hat. We had no money to buy anything.
No. So we made. If those of you guys that are watching us, I don't care, but probably nobody watching this, but you guys need to watch.
Additional person watching because there's 3 people. One's from my screen, one's probably from the person at your house screen. So there is a third person there watching us. Hopefully that person can say hello to us. Let us know who that person is.
What? I have a one thumb, but my one thumb always comes to my side. I don't know if my one thumb ever came over to this side. That's weird. So if there's anybody else watching, because the numbers are skewed, you guys are welcome to chime in on the side, but most people don't. Even when they come into our things, they don't want to chime in.
Just took off. Almost got scared.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We scared at one thumb. Oh, my God. I don't think that was a one thumb. I think that was a stalker. We got a stalker. We're just ransom.
We're trying to say, and then once we called that person out, they took off.
I don't blame them. Like when I do my lives, man, it's pretty fucking hardcore. People come into my fucking lives, they got to have thick skin because if nobody comes into my life, nobody wants to come into Robert Wood's fucking lives. Nobody wants to come into my sidebar. They're like,
how much longer do you have until the strike is over?
What strike is over?
Your strike where you can actually do live shows again.
Oh, God, I think 4 more weeks. Yeah.
So basically in December.
In December, I'm ready to go live again. I'm just going to have to follow the rules, though, man. I'm going to have to fucking – but the cool thing is I have these new programs. In fact, I have this. So when I do my lives, I might pick a day where you can come on live. And then like a certain time, I'll do a couple of things. I'll just bring people on. I might just do a couple of lives with people. I usually do lives by myself and just do satires, a whole fucking skit of satires. But
this program you said, you could do 3 to 4 people.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Mine doesn't say it on mine. Yeah, 3 to 4 people.
A picture of 3. Yeah, there's multiple people you could do on this. More than one person. All you do is and they click on and they can join.
Yeah, I'll try to bring people on. I'll try to do a whole thing of people. Or max it out. I've done it before. I was in 2017, early 2017. I think we were one of the pioneers. I'm not bragging, but we were one of the first ones to do lives. It was me and a guy called, Texas Danny, I joke about. Tom McCon is another guy you don't know. And then a guy from, he was from Scotland we had on. So we had a little group of us. Most of the time we made jokes. We just talked about Mandela effects, but most of the time we were joking. Everybody else is too fucking serious. They're too fucking serious on the shows.
Well, if they still want to do something, we can send an invite to them next week.
Yeah. We can send an invite. I can ask them. I'll make a video or do a text. I don't know. I'm estranged. I'm estranged with all the other Mandela affected people. They don't like me because I don't like them. That's the problem. I don't believe they have effects. I think they're idiots. I usually call people out.
But you're giving them a platform to prove their point.
Yeah. It's like, prove yourself to me. But see, you don't have to prove yourself. I always joke about people with I don't have the Mandela, I have the God effect. So I don't believe in the Mandela effect. So it's like, you don't have to prove anything half the time. I just like to hear what they've got to say. What's your opinion on this and this? This is, if it's good, it's good. It's bad. There's no such thing as good or bad on opinions anyway. I think we've gotten to the point now where all these fucking live chats, people don't want to go on them because they're afraid they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to be judged. Like, judge not unless you be judged. You fucking judge who? Fucking care what you think. I don't care if you remember anything. I don't remember a goddamn thing. So I don't care. I like ask people opinions, what do you think of this and that? If you don't have an opinion, I don't give a shit either. You and I don't care. You're running for president. I'm going to be vice president. Well, we care what people, about the governments and the changes we need to make happen.
But actually, here's a Mandela effect question.
I love it. Go ahead.
Okay. So, when you were living here, America, of course, you know what goes on every day because you're here every single day. Nothing's new to you. Now you're in Manchester. You've been there a little bit. But you haven't been there super long, where you know everything.
Yeah.
If somebody tells you there's changes going on, how do you take that in since you're new to that area? If something
easier.
change.
It's easier because there isn't anything in my head that's been here every day. So, in other words, like there was a lot of changes here in Manchester. Fucking lot of changes. I got here, and some people in Manchester that have the effect. They've convinced me. They were talking about the history of the bee in Manchester bee. Okay, so in their history, there was no present day any hype of the bee. There's no bee hype. There's no bee hype. Okay, and so they had this big explosion that Oriana Grande, that little fucking kid, whatever bitch singer, I don't know, whatever the fuck her name is, Oriana Grande. There was a fake ass bomb explosion, which pretty much every conspiracy theorist I fucking talked to here said it was entirely faked. But anyway, I know why now. I know why it's faked. But until after that, after that fucking explosion, they were giving away free bee tattoos. Or no, not free, half price bee tattoos. So all of Manchester was getting bee tattoos. And so when they were getting the bee tattoos with the bee tattoos, whatever, they were saying, what's the representation of the bee? Well, the bee represents Manchester. They were inventing the bee story right then and there. Because of the explosion, the local fucking Joko Slopeheads started getting fucking bee tattoos, and they started feeling bee proud. Okay, it was a new genre of the bee. Now, before that, there were Mandela effects in the form of bees. Okay, they were saying that person says that they drove down the street every day since they were a kid, every fucking day. One day they woke up, they're driving down the fucking road. The next day there was a huge bee mural. This is before the explosion now. There's no bee hype yet. There's a big fucking bee. And so I go, you had a fucking late night tagger with a bee, with a fucking bunch of guys with spray paint, debunked. Well, then they said, they go down this other area, and there's another bee. Then there's a building with an old welded fucking bee from I would give it antiquity of maybe the 1920s. I go, well, that's fucking weird too. So bees kept showing up in antiquity, not only in present form, but in old shit, like trash cans. Now I run the fucking, okay, let's investigate this. There was a factory that had bee. They had bee represented the factory. It was a beer. They made beer. I don't know what the name of the company was. It was a beer fucking place, and the bee was representative of the beer. So that explains some of the bees I saw in certain things that represents the beer. But also in earlier in antiquity, the bee represented the people as they worked together. But here's the thing. None of that hype existed. That's what they were telling me. Until after they saw the Mandela effect shifts. All of a sudden, the bee was relevant. It was becoming so over the top relevant that some of the people that don't know they have the effect were scratching their heads going, honey, do you remember any bees running around here all over, with a British accent though? I don't remember no bees everywhere. But it kept showing up. It got so overwhelming with the bees showing up in antiquity here everywhere that they had to do it according to the conspiracy theorists. You can debunk it if you want. They went ahead and had this big bee explosion. They had to do something to cover up the bees showing up all over fucking Manchester. So now when you ask somebody, hey, what's the bee represent? Oh, Ori Grande, fucking whatever bitch had a fucking explosion. Oh, okay. That's their answer now. Oh, okay. So now there's an answer for the bees all over the place. That the changes came before that fucking explosion. So there's your Mandela effect for Manchester. It's huge to the locals that have it here. Fucking, they were like, and I took it upon myself to try to debunk it. I'm trying to debunk it. I have debunked it for the most part. Because they had a beer fucking factory. But there was an old woman. I went to a church, and she was an elderly woman, and she was spunky as fucking British, and she would very rare. She thanked me for my military service in the United States, which they do not do in Britain. They don't fucking thank veterans here. And the old woman thanked me for my fucking service. And I said, ma'am, can I ask you a question? What does the bee represent to you? She looked at me like, in a British accent way, she's, I don't know what you're talking about. What does the bee represent to you? She's, I don't know what you're talking about. How about the bees and the bee camaraderie of the bee, the history of of Manchester, the Bees. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's born and raised there. No idea of the fucking Bees. In fact, how many states do we have in the United States of America? Now, in Britain, they say 54. In America, we always say 52. In Britain, they say 54 because they count Puerto Rico and all the other ones. That's just where they're school, way the schools. They count Puerto Rico and the other ones, so 54.
Technically,
So,
they're
yeah, same thing there. But you see now, I don't know if you do this, but remember now in America, it's 50 states. It's always been 50, never 52. Always been 50, and that's flat out. That's what it is. Red light on top, 50 states. But this lady nailed every question. She was 100%, 1,000% in my fucking perspective. She had that Mandela effect, they call it. She had the effect. She just didn't know it. She didn't even know anything about it. She just knew what she knew, and that was it. She said the churches are getting kind of weird. I said, yeah, the churches are getting fucking weird because they fucking gargoyles showing up all over the place. It's getting all fucking weird. Churches here have gargoyles all over them now. That's what the locals keep telling me. They're like, they never used to be this way.
Now, would you say there's a higher percentage of people that has it in the UK versus the US? Or would you say there's more fakes in one country versus the other? Or is it all the same?
From my observation, this is just my opinion, there's a number of people that have this effect, but they are, number one, they're not online. They're not on YouTube. They're on the fucking interwebs. They're sticking to the interwebs. They're only talking in forums. They're keeping low fucking key.
Well, they don't want to make fun of them.
Yeah, they're not letting nobody know.
And they don't want to, yeah.
They don't want to be crazy. Yeah. The people that shout the loudest on the fucking YouTubes are the ones that are fake because they're aware that effects are happening. They're aware that there's changes happening. They don't fucking see the full fucking picture, but they're aware they're happening. They don't see
money and fancy backgrounds. It makes them look like they're more real.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They're using it to their advantage because the people that actually have the effect they're all fucking mentally ill. I've already, including myself. So the people that I've noticed that have the effect full blown are fucking mentally ill. So the problem with being mentally ill is, it just comes with the package of having that effect, is that they want to give away their money fast. They want to just throw the fucking money away. So they immediately want to fucking start paying for shit. They want to start paying into fucking somebody else's fucking Patreons, and they want to start joining this and then joining that. Now, I got nothing against that. Again, people got to make a living. But it's the ones that are mentally ill they're taking advantage of. They're taken just because they have the effect. They think they're going to meet another person online that has the effect and don't. Most likely this person is mentally ill. It just thinks they do. So now they're making friends with mentally ill people. And then they're throwing fucking bones at the same time they're losing money. And it's kind of a spiral into fucking stupidity.
Making money being real is one thing, but trying to make money by something you're not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're prying on, like you said, more mental ill people where they might believe you versus somebody else.
They will believe you. You're correct. You nailed it. The thing is that mentally ill people, although they don't have people that don't have it, think they know the changes are happening and they're excited about something happening. God's coming. They're excited. Hey. They're going to latch on to any fucking guru that walks around. They're going to latch on to anything. So you got somebody spilling out. They see everything. They see God's fucking taint. Oh, I see God's taint. They're going to follow that person. And they're going to pay them money to talk more about God's taint. Because they can see it, but they can't. But they know God's taint's right there. But this person can reach up and touch God's asshole. Pay me money, I'll touch God's asshole for you. Give me money. I'll touch God's asshole.
I've been waiting for my money from God forever. It hasn't happened yet.
Well, he's like at my door. He's giving me all kinds of things.
I need to find a prophet who does talk to God to give us money.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I always say I'm not worried about the money at the moment. God's gonna fucking God's got his plan, man. It's just gonna happen. If it ain't gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen. But what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I always tell people, just keep your fucking. It's okay to join Patreons. Have a good time with it. If you're gonna meet a lot of fucking fun people, if you're gonna meet people, it's a cool place to fucking pay and hang out. Have a good time. But don't just start giving it away to fucking charlatans and shit. It's for anybody, for anything. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be smarter in the situation. I mean, Mandela effects make people feel like they're mentally ill. Most are. That's the sad part.
See, if people gave us money, you would see better cameras, better stuff, better everything. But those people already have fancy stuff. They don't need shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I had the money for it, dude, I'd have a studio. We'd have a studio. We would have a fucking studio. We would have a studio. We would have people on that I know that fucking could have a good conversation. I mean, I'd get rid of the shitbirds real fast. There's a Mandela Effect convention going on. It's like bullshit.
Well, I am in the middle of redoing downstairs bedroom. I am painting the walls already.
I know.
I'm redoing it where I'm trying to make a studio, but of course, the studio's in a bedroom.
Yeah.
It's not.
Something here. I'm getting myself built up a nice little studio over here. So again, all I have to do is just fucking, like, to be in your show, I just have to hit the button now. Here I am.
Is that a freedom flag back there? That's a huge ass flag.
This is the American flag behind me, yes. The very large flag. It's a 52 state flag. The red line is underneath the red box. It's actually you can see behind me with the red.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
At first, when I saw a video, I was thinking, you got a green screen.
No, that's real. Oh, but I'm getting a green screen.
Well, I tell you what, that's one way we don't have money, because I have a green screen, but we don't have the special lighting, so it's not perfect. But I figured out how to make the one green screen upstairs a little better. I cut out 2 cardboards to cover the 2 lights that's next to the screen that causes that glare.
Yeah.
It's
line.
Hillbilly fix.
Yeah, I'm actually in the process of a green screen. In fact, last night I went down to one of their hardware stores, and what it looks like is one of those. It's a window. It's a window. You pull down, but it's green. It's the same color green. I'm going to mount it behind me, and when I'm ready to go, I'm just going to pull it down, and then I'm going to turn on the green screen. I don't even know how to do a green screen. I got to figure out. You know how to do it. I've got such old technology. I took my old laptop that has Windows 7, but PC that has Windows 7 down to the computer guy today to get it fixed. He's like, the hell is this old brick? I said, this old brick's got everything in it, man. It's got fucking time and space in it. This is how I travel time and space. Fix it.
See, I have plans once you get your green screen.
Oh, yeah?
I got plans.
Cool.
We're going to make a sequel to our horror movie.
Yes.
So basically how it'll work is you're going to film yourself with the green screen.
Yes.
Then give me the footage of just you and the green screen and my green screen. We're going to create a movie. The sequel to our horror movie.
We'll do it live. We'll actually have the green screens up as we reenact them live and see if we can project ourselves on the other person's thing at the same time.
We'll call it that. When we do that, we'll call that the making of the sequel. People will just see the green screen, and then we'll create the finished product. Yes,
we'll do it live on national world television freedom networks, whatever we call ourselves.
Most people are going to say, how can you do a sequel when I died? But can I come back from the dead?
Oh, right. You did die in the show, but we did a lot of footage. We did a whole lot of separate footage on that death scene. I think we can bring you back. I think we can bring you back to life, because we don't actually see the blood carnage. It's only that you get an indicator. The only indicator you had that you were dead was me fucking hauling ass out of there when I got my hand taken off. But as you can see, I've got a new hand growing. It's a growing new hand. Oh, the dog's going out. The new hand is growing for the show.
I think it'll be a hit.
Well, it'll be a huge hit. It'll be we'll make millions of dollars, not thousands of dollars, and we'll make pennies.
And don't let Mike do it. We can do
it. We'll make lots of money, so we'll make a whole new fucking thing. Don't buy the house. We got a lot of sick people they're dying from the Ebola, or whatever they call it, that virus here. I myself almost died, but I don't die. I always tell people here, don't worry, I'm not gonna die. So everybody here that's sick, you guys will be fine because I'm not gonna die. Oh shit, hold on. There's a beer. Oh, by the way, I got you a box coming. All right, I gotta set it up. I got you a box coming for a box opening. But check out this beer. It's a Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. Only in Britain when you have something like this. Look at that. It's got an axe.
Since it's Halloween over there, where your house is at, do you actually get trick-or-treaters?
On this particular street, I believe so. But I don't know if they have the same tradition that we do where we put the pumpkin out and put a light in it. Because the power, everything's turned off to let people know there's nobody here. I mean, I don't have anything to give them. I can give them, I don't know, a toothbrush. Here's toothbrushes or something. I don't know what to give them. We don't have anything to give them. I got beers. I got CBDs. I'll just put CBD pills in everybody's bag for the kids.
Well, since my street's a dead end, I only maybe get one or two people.
That's right. Yeah, but you guys have a safe neighborhood. You guys should have people coming over there. Hobgoblin. Oh, I gotta have beers.
I'm telling you what, I'm gonna so we're gonna broadcast again.
Yes.
Tuesday, 10 o'clock my time, and 5 o'clock UK time. I'm gonna pick up a little bit. I'm gonna try to finish my remake movie.
Yeah.
You're in it. There's footages. Right. I'm about to put you in our footages that we created. Creating a whole movie.
Hours of footage, yes.
And I'm going to try to get it done as fast as I can because everybody's off early because everybody wants to come here because of Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween's today, right?
Halloween's today.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's right. You got yours tonight. That's right. It's the daytime. That's right for you. Yeah, it's the middle of the night right now for me.
Yeah, the schools are out early and all this and all that. So I'm going to see you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. on this. But look out either today or tomorrow. My movie will be finished. And I'm going to put it on this channel, the Gypsy Road channel. And
yes.
You're in the middle of it.
Good. See, I'm appropriate right now for evil stuff. All this. Everyone's screaming. I love it because everyone over here screams Satan this and devil that. Fuck it, man. They're just the horn gods. They're badass.
And now we know this worked. This test broadcast worked. We tested it. So when you go on your other channel, let people know that we're going to do a live every Tuesday at 10, 5 o'clock. So people know and bring all the questions they want. So I think the test went very well.
I think it went fantastic. Today's just a test, yeah. We covered sensitive issues, though. So at the same time.
Well, I'm going to get this video done, and I'll talk to you Tuesday.
All right, see you later. Hasta luego. Bye.